Welcome to WCA News, where we dive into the world's most pressing issues. Today, we're talking about a simmering crisis in the Red Sea that's got global implications. America, a superpower that's used to commanding the seas, is facing a major challenge, and it's not from a rival nation, but from a group you may have never heard of, the Houthis of Yemen. So, what's going on in the Red Sea? Let's break it down. The Bab el-Mandeb Strait, also known as the Gate of Tears, connects the Red Sea to the Gulf of Aden. It's a crucial chokepoint that handles up to 15% of global trade. But since late 2023, it's become a hotbed of conflict. The Houthis, a radical group from Yemen supported by Iran, have launched attacks on shipping routes through the strait, claiming it's out of solidarity with Palestine. But make no mistake, this is about more than just regional sympathy. It's about gaining stature within the so-called Axis of Resistance, a network of Iranian-backed groups across the Middle East. In response, the U.S. kicked off Operation Prosperity Guardian. Picture this: American destroyers are on constant patrol, fending off drones and missiles. The U.S. has also launched airstrikes targeting Houthi capabilities in Yemen. But despite these efforts, the results have been, well, let's just say mixed. The Houthis have managed to cut Suez Canal traffic by over half, starving Egypt of much-needed toll revenues. They've even bankrupted Israel's port of Eilat. And the Houthis recently crippled an oil tanker, risking an environmental disaster that could turn the Red Sea into a toxic wasteland. But how did a group like the Houthis get so powerful? The answer lies in modern warfare's falling costs. With Iranian support, they've equipped themselves with advanced but relatively cheap drones and missiles, turning the Red Sea into their playground. It gets more complicated. The Houthis aren't acting alone. They've gotten strategic backing from Iran, Hezbollah, and even some winks and nods from Russia. They've allowed Chinese ships to pass freely, and there are signs that Russia, still smarting from tensions with the U.S., might be offering direct support. Meanwhile, the U.S. is caught in a game of tit for tat. America's hesitant to escalate, worried that a stronger response could light the whole region on fire. The military is stretched thin. And there's a palpable fear of overcommitting resources with other global threats on the horizon. Why does this matter to you? Because the disruption of this key shipping route could have a ripple effect on global trade, impacting everything from fuel prices to the availability of goods worldwide. It's a sobering reminder that smaller actors, with the right tools and alliances, can shake the global order. President Biden is stuck in a diplomatic juggling act, pushing for a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas, which he hopes might calm things down in the Red Sea. But experts warn that this muddle-through approach might not cut it for long. Whoever wins the U.S. presidential race in 2025 will have a big decision to make: double down on the Red Sea, or continue this cautious game. But one thing is clear: America is currently losing the struggle for control over one of the world's most strategic waterways, with potentially disastrous consequences. Thanks for watching WCA News. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification